And we welcome you to the beautiful gymnasium at Harlandale High School for tonight's Big 28 5A girls basketball game between the McCollum Cowboys, who are in first place, and the Harlandale Indians, who are in fourth place. It's a 1-versus-4 matchup tonight. What you see on your screen right now is the last minute and 4 seconds of the JV girls game. We're going to stay here and let you enjoy the last minute here. The McCollum Cowboys firmly in control of this game, a 48-25 lead for them with a minute and 4 seconds to go. We are going to let you enjoy this last minute, and as soon as this game is done, we'll be back in audio fashion to give you the preview of tonight's game. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson, Bobby Mendez. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. I got an idea while the girls are playing here. Subscribe to the channel. You'll never miss another live stream of ours. So while you're here and waiting for the varsity to start, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you get notified anytime we go live. And there you have it, the McCollum girls JV basketball team defeating the Harlandale Indians here. That was junior varsity, a score of 48-34 in this intra-district rivalry. Always fun to win these games regardless of the level. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson, Bobby Mendez. We're going to bring you the varsity game in just a second. We'll be back after a word from one of our sponsors.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my sister, my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
And we bring you back to the beautiful gymnasium here at Harlandale High School for a big 28-5A girls basketball, a game between the McCollum Cowboys, who have taken the short trip down Morrison and Pleasanton Road right here to 102 West Gerald, the campus of Harlandale High School, to meet the Harlandale Indians. It's a 1 versus 4 matchup tonight. The McCollum Cowboys in a 3-way tie for first place in 28-5A, and the Harlandale Indians in a 2-way tie for fourth place in the same district. This is the second time that these two teams have matched up, and again, this is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson and Bobby Mendez on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. A big game, and let me tell you about the teams that you're going to be watching here tonight. Start off with the visiting McCollum Cowboys. The McCollum Cowboys are 20-8 overall. They won 14-6 games, won 14, lost 6 in non-district play. They're 6-2 currently in 28-5A, and that's good enough for a 3-way tie with Medina Valley and South San right now. So the Cowboys in first place in a 3-way tie. They're coached by head coach Ernest Lopez, assisted by Jacob Fernandez. Coach Lopez is in his 4th year as a head coach here at the McCollum High School girls basketball program. He was an assistant at Harlandale. He's an alum. He's a class of 2010 Harlandale alum, Harlandale High School alum, and he was an assistant here at Harlandale High School for Vicky De Los Santos before he moved over to assume the helm at McCollum Cowboys. He's in his 4th year now, as we said, in his as the head coach. The McCollum Cowboys girls basketball program in an upward trend from the time he's taken them. 3 years ago, the Cowboys finished 6-10 in 6th place in district. A couple of years ago, 7-7, finished 5th place in district. And last year, a 6-win, 8-loss district season, and they finished 4th and qualified for the playoffs for the first time under his leadership. And this year, the McCollum Cowboys have already won 20 basketball games. It's the first time that this program has done it since 2018, and certainly the first time they've done it under Coach Lopez's leadership. So he's got them on an upswing here. The McCollum Cowboys started 28-5A district play with 5 straight wins, beating South San, beating Harlandale the first time around, Southwest Legacy win in Southwest. Then they hit a speed bump and lost a couple of games to Medina Valley and to Southside. And we had discussed this when we saw them lose the game to Southside, that, you know, coaching is a lot of X's and O's, but it also involves a lot of psychology, and credit to Coach Lopez and his staff and this crew that were able to bounce back from 2 straight losses and win a big one at South San here last Tuesday to sweep the season series against South San. It was 2 wins. The Cowboys won the first meeting in overtime, and then did not need overtime the second time to beat South San. 68-61 was that result, and a series sweep for the McCollum Cowboys. The McCollum Cowboys currently tied for first place in 28-5A. Those are your visiting McCollum Cowboys. Now for the Harlandale Indians. The Harlandale Indians are coached by Coach Wendell Mulkey, assisted by Rudy De Los Santos and Rudy Fernandez, I beg your pardon, assisted by Rudy Fernandez and Vicky De Los Santos. The Coach Mulkey is in his 3rd year as the Harlandale High School head coach, and he also has this program very much in an upswing. The Harlandale Indians currently are 19-9 overall for the season. They were 14-6 in non-district play, 5-3 in district play, and that's good enough for a tie for 4th. The Harlandale Indians currently tied with the Southside Cardinals for 4th place in 28-5A. A little bit of Harlandale Indian girls basketball history. 3 years ago, the Indians finished 7-9 and in 5th place. That was an extremely tough district, Kerrville and Wagner and Vets Memorial, and that was a very tough district, a very respectable 5th place finish there 3 years ago. 2 years ago, 9-5, and the Indians finished in third place, bowed out in the first round. And last year, a 25-win season for the Indians. They were 11-3 in district play, finished in a tie for second with Southside, and bowed out to Edison in a very memorable game that we streamed from Alamo Gymnasium. The Harlandale Indians started district play with a win against Southwest, lost to McCollum in the first round, 64-68. Came back and got a big win against the Southside, and the Indians then hit a speed bump of their own, dropping 2 in a row to South San and Medina Valley. So a little bit of psychology needed here in this for the Indians to bounce back from that 2-loss setback, get them back on the winning track, and Coach Mulkey and his crew has done that. 3 straight wins for the Indians against Southwest Legacy, against Wynn, and most recently against Southwest. This game here tonight for Harlandale is the first of a brutal 4-game stretch for the Harlandale Indians. The next 3 games are against the top-tier teams in 28-5A, Medina Valley, South San, and Southside. So there won't be an opportunity for the Harlandale Indians basketball team to excel now for a couple of weeks. Again, big game. The McCollum Cowboys taking the short trip here to the beautiful gymnasium here at Harlandale High School. This is going to be a good one. We thank you for joining us. This is Robert Villafranca alongside Haley Wilson. Bobby Mendez is here as well. Haley will have play-by-play duties tonight. Bobby will provide color, and I'm going to step aside here and go do some technical stuff with the camera and the switcher and those things. Again, while you're on our channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell for notifications. That way you never miss a live stream of ours. You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Don't go away.
Doing hair is an art, and I take great pride in it. I love my job. I opened my original hair salon on this side of town 26 years ago, and I still have some of the same clients. My location at Brooks is a dream come true. This is the right time and the right place to start a business at Brooks. The South Side is growing so much.
What makes Brooks so attractive to business owners is the environment. Employees can live, work, learn, and play all in one area. The South San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is a cheerleader for businesses in and around Brooks, and we have a lot to be excited about. We're beginning to erase the economic gap between North and South San Antonio while still retaining our unique culture. Brooks is bringing economic prosperity to our side of town, and it's happening so quickly that the data is still catching up. Entrepreneurship is booming on the South Side. There's no limit to what can happen here.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side, and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
welcome to Harlandale High School. Haley Wilson here alongside Bobby Mendez and Coach Robert Villafranca on the technical directing on the cameras today. We are very excited for the tip-off of this one where the Harlandale Indians host the McCollum Cowboys. It looks like we're lining up for a national anthem. Not sure if we're going to get a live performance tonight, but this should be a good one.
Well, it's always a good one, Haley, when we bring together these two teams. Harlandale, McCollum, as you can see right now, not quite full capacity yet, but I do anticipate this gymnasium to be at full capacity at this point. But there is another rivalry game happening at McCollum side, so the boys will be out there, and we'll take a break. We'll be right back for the start of this ball game.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
And we are back here live at Harlandale High School. Just finished the national anthem. We should be getting the starting lineups for both teams tonight. Should be a good one. McCollum coming in, had a little bit of a skid last week and dropped both games to Medina Valley overtime game. We had the chance to cover and lost to Southside, but rebounded, I guess pun intended, with a win against South San. Starting lineup for the McCollum Cowboys: number 1, junior Charisma Ibada, a senior, number 2, Giselle Gonzalez, a junior, number 3, Miranda Garcia, a freshman, number 4, Aaliyah Mancha, and number 14, another freshman for the Cowboys, Noelisa Espinosa. Layer led by head coach Ernest Lopez and assistant coach Jacob Fernandez. And for the home team tonight, for the Harlandale Indians, coming in off of a 3-game win streak, so they're feeling good. Starting number 1, freshman Zoe Yanez. Number 5, a junior guard, Marissa Ortiz. Number 13, a sophomore guard, Julia Barajas. Number 14, another sophomore guard, Camila Sosa. And number 24, a junior, Kasha Sandoval. She is a big scorer for these Harlandale Indians. They are led by head coach Wendell Mulkey and assistant coaches Rudy Fernandez, Vicky Ledo Santos, and Shelby Fernandez.
You mentioned, Haley, that the Indians are coming off a win streak here, and perfect timing for them as they host this McCollum Cowboy team who in the first matchup got the win over at McCollum. So yeah, it's a night of redemption here for the Harlandale Indians girls basketball team, and we are just about underway as the Cowboys are getting ready to get onto the court. And
it was a close one the last time these two teams tipped off. McCollum got the win 68-64. So, you know, a 2-score ball game, which leads us to believe that this one is probably going to be a fun one tonight. You see starting lineups coming out. You see the stands just packed.
Yeah.
The McCollum crowd that we have here. Harlandale crowd slowly dripping in. Tipping off Zoe Yanez for Harlandale. Got Aaliyah Mancha for the Cowboys, and Cowboys are going to win the tip. And Noelisa Espinosa is going to bring things up, get things started for this McCollum team. Harlandale in a bit of a zone. Long three, no good, but board by Espinosa. Kick to the corner. Cowboys being patient on offense here, not looking for anything. Wide open. Three, all good for Karisma Ibada. She gets things started for these Cowboys, and they return in a full court press here on the Harlandale Indians.
Yeah, Karisma Ibada set up really good there at the top of the key. She was guarded very late, took full advantage of that open shot and nailed it.
And we're going to get a quick foul on Noelisa Espinosa. Almost ripped the ball away from the Indians there on that full court pressure defense. But foul on Espinosa, and Harlandale is going to get a shot at it right here. It's good defense from Gonzalez. You see the lefty drive, the spin kick to the corner. Shot by Camila Sosa, long. Rebound. McCollum almost batted away by Camila Sosa, but I think she's going to get called for a foul, and she is, so that's one quick foul on Camila Sosa, and the Indians again return the favor here, also in full court press. Long football pass all the way down to Gonzalez here.
Completed pass.
And good ball movement from these Cowboys to start the game. Wow, great fire, great inside pass to Mancha. She's fouled on the way up. Foul's going to be on Kasia Sandoval, her first.
Yeah, Kasia was not in a good position there defensively. Got Mancha's hand, and Mancha now at the free throw line.
And she hits the first one. Really good, zippy pass from Miranda Garcia in to Mancha.
Good wherewithal for Aaliyah Mancha to take that shot.
And she drains too, so Leah perfect at the line tonight. The Indians easily break that full court press, but the big block by Miranda Garcia. She got all of that one.
She sure did. She had great positioning and knocked that ball out of bounds.
Well, Harlandale going to get the ball. Long three by Kasia, in and out, no good. Harlandale battling for that offensive board, but they don't get it. And we get a travel on Karisma Ibada, so turnover McCollum, Harlandale basketball.
Harlandale applying good pressure there, forcing that turnover.
Drive inside, another block by Garcia. Camila Sosa just has Garcia swarming all over her every time she touches the ball. Three, Garcia, no good, in and out, rebound Barajas. She almost has it tipped away, but cuts down the floor, goes in for the left-hand layup, no good, rebound Gonzalez.
Tough left-handed layup there for Barajas.
Long three, just a little bit long there by Espinosa. The scoop layup in and out, almost in there for Zoe Yanez. Harlandale still looking for their first points tonight. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. The drive right, the scoop. Miranda Garcia put some spin on that one. The right-handed bucket. And we're going to get a charge.
Wow.
Great draw on the charge there by Aaliyah Mancha. Fantastic position. That foul is on number 14, Camila Sosa, so her second foul already. Just a few minutes here into the first quarter, so she's going to need to watch her foul trouble.
Great position there by Aaliyah Mancha. There down in the paint. She stood her ground, kept her feet and took the charge.
Yeah. A gutsy position there because someone was barreling at her going pretty fast. And Aaliyah gets called for the travel. I think moved her pivot foot just a little bit. So turnover on McCollum, Harlandale basketball.
Now that defense there in the paint forced Aaliyah. It looked like she was getting ready to go in for a layup, but
double teamed.
And she couldn't kick it out.
Yeah. Harlandale not struggling to break this press at all. So good. That's good ball movement by the Indians we've seen so far. Just haven't been able to put the ball in the basket, but they're breaking the press pretty easily.
They are breaking that press. They're just having a little bit of difficulty getting the ball into the hoop.
Good look inside to Kasha. Laid up and in. There we go. Points on the board for Harlandale. Kasha, quick, easy lay-in. Score is going to be 7-2. Indians up. Great defense there by Zoe Yanez. She tips it away. Going in for the she almost had it with the Euro step, but good board there by Sosa. Kick back to Sosa. Her shot was tipped. And the Cowboys pick it up and turn it over.
And Elisa Espinosa trying to find, I believe that was Mancha over at the top of the wing there. Pass just a little bit too hard. Another turnover here as the Cowboys have the 5-point lead over the Harlandale Indians here in this first quarter.
We had Addison Rojas, number 10, check in for the Harlandale Indians. So getting some fresh legs on the court for Harlandale. And again, no struggle in breaking the press as Rojas falls out of bounds a bit. Lisa dribbles, long three by Gonzalez. We got an offensive foul there, I believe, on McCollum, so on Noah Lisa. So that's her second foul. I'm sorry, I missed what happened there. I didn't have good insight into that. Kasha goes in, no basket. Offensive foul. So that was a good jab and drive there, but they're going to call an offensive foul on Kasha Sandoval, so that's her second.
I like the aggressiveness, though, that Harlandale has early on. They're trying to get into the lane, but on that time, Kasha Sandoval just a little too aggressive there as they still continue to trail by 5.
And Savannah Garza, number 30, checking in for the Harlandale Indians as Kasha takes a seat. Again, just 2 fouls here in the first quarter. So some other Indians are going to have to step up here. Good little Euro. Nope, and they're going to call that off, and they're going to call that a travel. So yeah, it's an interesting one so far, Bobby.
Well, these officials are being a little meticulous on those steps.
They're watching
call everything.
3 there. Good. That's good by Zoe Yanez. She's a freshman. Her first bucket of the night.
Exactly what the Indians needed.
Harlandale now getting into it defensively. The steal there by Marissa Ortiz. She's going to bring it up for Harlandale. Dribbles to the left. She gets fouled inside, so no shot. It's going to be Indians ball under the basket. That foul is on number 2, Giselle Gonzalez, her first. And we're going to get a sub here for the McCollum Cowboys. Number 25, Gabby Gamboa, checks in for Giselle Gonzalez. So Coach Lopez not letting anyone get in any foul trouble here, making a sub.
Well, we're averaging about 2 fouls per minute right now in this ball game.
Long 3, good by junior Marissa Ortiz. Fantastic shot. Now the Indians have the lead 8-7, and Julia Barajas getting her hands all over that pass here as the Indians are turning it up on offense and defense.
I think they're on an 8-0 run right now.
Yeah,
I believe they are. 7-0, and the Indians have picked it up offensively here.
Good defense there. Addison Rojas with the steal. Kicks it to the corner. McCollum swarming on defense too, so they're not letting up at all. And we're gonna get a foul on Miranda Garcia. Just a little bit too aggressive there by Garcia. Goes for the steal in the middle, checks one of the Cowboys, or checks one of the Indians in the back. Looking inside to Yanez. Goes in with the scoop to the left, just a little long, but good shot. Step through by Zoe Yanez. Leah Mancha, right-hand drive, in and out. Gabby Gamboa with the O board. She's fouled on the way up, and she'll have a chance at the line.
Gamboa, we've seen her countless times do just that. Get the board, and on the putback get fouled. So now she's got an opportunity here for 2 free throws.
A good offensive board there by Gamboa as her first free throw is just a little short, but second, third chances here for the Cowboys is always a good sign. And the second one just in and out for a Gamboa rebound. McCollum, or rebound Harlandale. Offensive board by the Indians. Good hustle there by Rojas, but the steal away by Karisma Ibarra. She goes in, easy layup, finishes it.
Oh, she deserved every bit of those 2 points. As she read that pass, tapped it away to herself, and took it into the lane.
And we got a foul just now on, a delay of game warning on McCollum.
So McCollum now has taken the lead off that steal by Charisma.
We get a foul there. That's going to be on number 32, I believe, Brianna Villarreal. She subs in. And we're going to get some subs for the...
Both teams at 5 fouls.
Yeah, so, pretty pretty intense game so far, I'd say. Great cut there by Ortiz. And board by Camila Sosa. Drive, in and out, rebound, though, Garcia. And she's immediately trapped, but has no problem finding a Cowboy. Gamboa passes it. Mancha, long three, Karisma. It's good. Great ball movement there by the McCollum Cowboys.
She's got 2 3-pointers on the night. Both those 3-pointers, top of the key, drained them.
Great drive there by Julia Barajas, but we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Gabby Gamboa when we are. So that's going to be Gamboa's first, and Julia Barajas with the chance for 2 at the line. Interesting, Bobby, neither team has called a timeout so far, even though this has been a pretty quick game. Just Coach Mulkey and Coach Lopez just letting them play.
Yeah, they're letting them play. Lots of fouls in between, so coaches are having not to use a timeout because they get to use those opportunities there to address a couple of things that they need. But you're right, no timeouts. It's a close game. The Indians now trailing by 3.
Julia Barajas made her first free throw, her first point of the night. And board there for Camila Sosa, just hustling, but stolen right away by Karisma Ibarra. Step back, 3, in and out for Miranda Garcia. Quick shot there for Garcia. She was feeling it. The drive left. What a finish by Zoe Yanez. We'll get the replay of that because that was a fantastic drive.
Yeah, what a shot. Another play on the opposite side.
The Euro step in and good for Camila Sosa. And just like that, Indians with the 13-12 lead. and stolen away by Julia Barajas. She's with the behind the back pass, and that ball was just stolen right back by Miranda Garcia.
Camila was not expecting that Magic Johnson style behind the back pass.
Rightfully so, and so that's going to do it for this incredibly packed first quarter of action. The Harlandale Indians leading the McCollum Cowboys 13-12. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my sister, my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
And we are back here at Harlandale High School. First quarter of action just wrapped up. Coach, do you have some score updates for us?
Yes, I do, Haley, from South San, where Southside is playing South San, a girls score. South San up 14-9 in that one.
Thank you, Coach.
Harlandale doing a great job of moving the ball around here, looking for someone inside. McCollum playing good defense. And Carisma Ibarra is going to get called for the foul. And that's going to send Julia Barajas to the free throw line. That's Ibarra's first foul.
These officials are going to need some new whistles after this game here.
Yeah, I think this is just a little bit opposite of the last game we called. They were really letting them play, so we might be coming in with a little different experience from a few days ago.
In the first quarter, it was a game of runs, and both teams went on some good runs there.
And Barajas misses the first, but makes the second, and McCollum is going to turn it over. Just getting a little flustered there by Harlandale's full court pressure defense.
Indians have been pretty successful on the offense when they set the ball and drive in, but a steal here.
And Brianna Villarreal steals it away, goes for the long three, and good for the McCollum Cowboys. That's her first points of the game. That puts McCollum back on top by 1. And a big block by Gabby Gamboa. She put that one away for the Cowboys.
Said, not in my neighborhood.
Nope.
Slapped that one right away.
Not on my block.
You didn't see no finger wag, but definitely.
I would have. I would have done it.
I know you would have, Haley. And you probably would have got a technical.
I would have got 2 technicals, probably.
You would have had a technical for that, and
Yep.
another technical for your reaction.
Yeah, for my reaction. Yeah, exactly. Good drive there by Ortiz. Just a little long. And rebound Ibarra. She's trying to take it up all on her own and gets fouled on the way up. So that foul for McCollum was on number 1, Zoe Yanez, her first. And just stolen right away. Barajas just rips it from Mancha. And back and forth, both teams hustling for the ball. Zoe with the left-hand drive, right-hand finish. It's good. She's up to 7. And the turnover again, Barajas. She goes for the scoop to score, just short. But the offensive board and great hustle there by Savannah Garza, as Yanez is fouled on the way up, and she's going to have the chance to get 2.
Yeah, it's like the Indians know, just get into the lane, attempt a shot, and a foul is going to be called, and they're going to get a chance to to take some shots with the clock not running.
And that foul is on number 3, Miranda Garcia. So she has 2 as Zoe Yanez hits the first free throw. And for the Cowboys, number 10, Diamond Ramon checks in. And Zoe hits both, nothing but net. She has 9. Villarreal and Garcia trying to break this press. Taking a little bit long, barely get it over. Looked inside to Gamboa. She finishes. Great pass there from Garcia to Gamboa.
Gabby Gamboa knows how to use that backboard. She did on that shot. Cowboys trail by 1.
Long 3 there, no good by Garza. Rebound Gamboa. Villarreal just a little bit long there on the pass to Garcia. It's a turnover, McCollum.
There's our first one.
Wow. We got our first timeout.
You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Brought to you by Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
And we are back here with some score updates. Coach, what do we got?
We've got an update from the boys basketball game over at McCollum. The Harlandale Indians boys team traveled to McCollum. We're all tied up in that ball game. The score 21 to 21.
That's the end of the first quarter over there. You mentioned timeouts earlier. Haley, that was the first one. McCollum took it.
Marissa Ortiz with the drive, not called for the foul. Takes a hard fall there, but Diamond Ramon, she just turns it right over. Referees now letting them play a little bit more. The drive in, finish, Marissa Ortiz.
Off the glass for Ortiz, and you're right. There was a little bit of contact there. We normally would have seen a foul, but nothing called there. So let's see how the rest of this game goes.
Good ball movement by Cowboys into Gabby Gamboa. Good shot by Gamboa, just can't get it to fall. As Zoe Yanez goes up with the shot. Great offensive board by Camila Sosa. She gets hacked on the inside. That foul is on number 5, Marissa Ortiz. So we're going to get a foul in. We'll see Cassius Sandoval come back in for Ortiz. She's been on the bench for a bit just because she has 2 fouls already here. And Camila Sosa going to have a 1-for-1 here. She makes the first one. O'Board, Mancha, and we get a travel on McCollum. So again, great defense by the Harlandale Indians to force the turnover.
Giselle Gonzalez checking back in for the Cowboys.
Kasha looks at it. She gets a little jump shot. Good.
Good adjustment on Sandoval's part. You know, a lot of times they want to just force that three-pointer up, but she stepped
Good
right
kick.
inside.
In and out for Aaliyah. Spin move, jump shot. In for number 13, Julia Barajas. Great move there by Julia, and Harlandale starting to pull away for this one, 25-17. Long three, Manja no good. Rebound, Barajas. Long three, no good by Sosa. That ball is gonna be last touched by Harlandale. So McCollum basketball, we get a sub here as Noah Lisa Espinosa checks back in for the Cowboys. And Marissa Ortiz checks back in for the Indians.
Yeah, this is where the McCollum Cowboys, they need to start getting some stops here and getting to the basket and avoid those costly turnovers.
Long three, good by Brianna Villarreal. She is 2 for 2 on those long threes.
She saw it, she felt it. She was about 3 feet behind the three-point line.
And just turnover there on the Indians. Baraja was trying to hit Addison Rojas in the corner, but just the pass a little off.
Just talked about on that last possession how the Cowboys need to get things going, and that three-pointer's big. And let's see what happens here. Oh, Gabby. Oh, they're saying it was touched. Oh, foul.
Foul, yeah. So that they're gonna call that on Julia Baraja. So that'll be 2 on Julia.
Just a few seconds ago, Haley, you were talking about how the Indians were running away with it, but then
Never mind.
A couple of stops here, three-pointer, and that free throw didn't go, but they're getting to the line here, and they're within 5 points.
Gabby Gamboa misses the first one, just in and out for Gamboa. And hits the second. So Cowboys chipping away. Indians still lead 25-21. 3 from the corner, in and out for Barajas. Defensive rebound there by Villarreal. And she goes coast to coast, lays it in. She has 8. What an immediate impact Villarreal has made off the bench here for this McCollum Cowboy team. Now they're only down by 2.
Just the spark that the Cowboys needed, but Zoe Yanez, a little bit of the fire extinguisher on that one there.
Yeah, she says, all right, I've had enough of that. They hit Gamboa inside, just long. Yanez rebound. She changes direction, and she's gonna. Gamboa's gonna, yeah, great call. Gamboa's gonna draw the charge there on Yanez.
Yanez was being aggressive, and I think Gamboa noticed that. She stood her ground and created that charge. So a stop there for the Cowboys. Trying to cut into this before the half.
3, in and out for Garcia. Ortiz with the rebound. She gets it up to court. Camila Sosa with the lay-in.
What a great drive by Sosa. I could tell that she saw that lane open up. As soon as she got that ball, she was determined to get in the lane and was able to get the bucket.
Long 3, no good for Giselle Gonzalez as Kasha brings it up. Great ball movement. Yanez goes to lay it in, but good defense by Gamboa.
Sometimes good presence by the center, just with your hands up, makes that enough shot difficult enough to miss.
And the finish there by Villarreal, and we are gonna get.
Villarreal's relentless here.
I think. I don't know if we had a delay of game warning or something there, but We're just letting everyone stand up. There was a little collision down low, but Harlandale breaking the press easy. The foul, though, on Yanez's shot, excuse me. So I think she might have 3 at the line.
She was on behind the three-point line, so Johnny Setternew, the official, showing 3 shots.
Yanez hits the first one.
Oh, that shot looked really good.
Yeah. I'm trying to get who that foul was on. I'm not sure if they updated the board quite yet.
Well, Charisma Ibada's coming off. I don't know if it was her or not.
2 for 2 for Yanez. She's been great at the line so far. That foul was on Giselle Gonzalez. You're right, Bobby.
Seen a little bit of basketball on my side. Oh, all 3 free throws. At least she's got a game high, 14 points. Battle down below. Good defense, by Marissa Ortiz. She tried as best as she could, but eventually she's going to get that call.
Yeah, Ortiz gets called for the foul. She definitely blocked Gamboa's first shot. I think the second shot is where the foul occurred, and Gamboa hits the first one.
That's where you got to give a lot of credit to Gabby Gamboa. She plays that position. She didn't lose any momentum. She kept at it and got rewarded at the free throw line as that ball goes out of bounds.
So 53 seconds left here in this half. Harlandale leading 32-26. Long 3 by Kasha, in and out. But offensive board by Yanez. Another long 3 by Ortiz, and she's fouled on the 3-point shot by Charisma Ibada. And she's saying, ref, please, please don't.
So another 3 free throws for the Indians here as they are on top by 6 points here. McCollum just climbing that hill and just can't get close enough.
Ortiz misses the first. Makes the second.
Lots of games happening tonight, this Friday night. South Side, South San up 15-36.
Kasha all over that one. Garcia was trying to find Noelisa Espinosa in the corner, but swarming defense by Kasha Sandoval. The drive by Charisma Ibada. She's going to get some shots. And foul is on number 14 for the Indians, Camila Sosa. So that's going to be her second.
Charisma Ibada, very brave to go in there. There was 3 defenders.
Charisma hits that one. She's up to 9. Indians leading 34-27. 22 seconds left. 3 by Ortiz. Nothing but net.
You know, it's a rivalry game here when there's 22 seconds left on the clock and they still go for a three.
Yeah, they're taking long threes. I mean, a great shot there by Ortiz. And no good on the last second shot there by Kadisma Ibada. So we're at halftime. Harlandale leads McCollum 37-27. We're going to take a break with them, and then we'll come back with our thoughts on the first half. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Doing hair is an art, and I take great pride in it. I love my job. I opened my original hair salon on this side of town 26 years ago, and I still have some of the same clients. My location at Brooks is a dream come true. This is the right time and the right place to start a business at Brooks. The South Side is growing so much.
What makes Brooks so attractive to business owners is the environment. Employees can live, work, learn, and play all in one area. The South San Antonio Chamber of Commerce is a cheerleader for businesses in and around Brooks, and we have a lot to be excited about. We're beginning to erase the economic gap between North and South San Antonio while still retaining our unique culture. Brooks is bringing economic prosperity to our side of town, and it's happening so quickly that the data is still catching up. Entrepreneurship is booming on the South Side. There's no limit to what can happen here.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my sister, my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side, and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
And we're on the phone with Steve Mancha, who's over at McCollum High School watching the boys basketball game. We've got a good one here at Harlandale High School. The Harlandale Indians have taken a 37-27 lead at halftime. Steve, tell us what's going on at 500 Formosa Boulevard.
Well, over here, we got a good one going on as well, Coach. It's at halftime right now, 29-28, where the Indians are leading by one. They started off on fire. Both teams going, running, gunning, running the floor, knocking down shots. And at the end of one, it was 21-21. So a little bit more defense in the second quarter. I guess the game got a little bit more settled, and they started getting a little bit better feel of each other. So they started climbing down a little bit more. But as of right now, Jonathan Regalado is leading the Indians with 13 points, and Jeremiah Zurita is leading the Cowboys with 11. And like I said, right now at the half, it's 29-28.
29-28 in favor of the Harlandale Indians. Buckle up there. We knew that one was going to be a good one, just like the one we have here. Steve Mancha from McCollum High School bringing us up to date. Thank you very much, Steve.
You're welcome, Coach. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later. Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
right, and we are at South San High School where Fidel Romero is going to bring us up to date. That's a big 1 versus 4 matchup over there, South San versus South Side. Fidel, the girls' game, tell us how that was going.
Yeah, right now it started off as a pretty tight game. A lot of mistakes here and there, a lot of missed shots. But then Adamaris kicked it in with the 3 and the 2 to get it started. Southside, they had a little trouble trying to get into their sets. South End up the defensive pressure in the second quarter and kind of took over the game. Right now, Gabe has 11 points, Raven has 9, Adamaris has 10 for Southside. Number 31 has 5, and number 12 has 5. Right now, they just can't seem to get their game going. As soon as they, take get a steal or a block shot, or they take it back to their side, but then Southside just ups the pressure and makes it hard for them to get a shot up.
All right, Fidel, sounds like that's a good one. One more time, the current score?
The current score is South San 38, Southside 15.
38-15. The South San Bobcats look to be in control over there. And we appreciate Fidel Romero with the update from South San High School. Thank you very much, Fidel.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my sister, my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city Southside, and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
And we are back here at Harlandale High School, where the Harlandale Indians went into halftime with a healthy lead over the McCollum Cowboys, 37-27. And Bobby, this game so far has been, I don't think the score is indicative of how close it's been so far.
Yeah, it's not. McCollum came out. They came out with a nice corner 3 to start the ball game. They had their foot on the gas pedal. Somehow the Indians managed to find a way to get back into this game. And then it was kind of back and forth, and it wasn't up until maybe the last minute and a half of the second quarter that the Indians really separated themselves from the Cowboys.
Yeah, Indians turn it up, so we'll see here how Coach Lopez wants and asks his Cowboys to adjust. Coming out, long 3, Noelisa short, rebound, Kasha Sandoval. And Marissa Ortiz has been a great spark, was an awesome spark towards the end of that second quarter for the Indians. She has 10 points and has also had a couple of great stops on defense. Good drive there by Julia Barajas. Looked like she got bodied a little, but refs are letting them play.
On that one in particular.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And it's always difficult as you're playing this game to kind of catch that rhythm. If you know the referees are calling a little bit more than before the play, it's always difficult. So another layer of challenges here for both teams.
McCollum taking their time here, looking for a good shot. Not throwing anything up. Good kick out. And long three by Gonzalez, but she steps out of bounds. Oh, excuse me, she travels.
Yeah, and you hit the nail on the head there. They were looking for a great shot. They had a fantastic shot there at the corner, but a traveling violation is called.
Steal there by Gonzalez, so she gets it right back. Espinosa goes for the reverse, but no good. And we're going to get a travel on Yanez. So a couple traveling violations to get this half started.
We're racking up the travel miles here. Both teams getting calls on that.
And the turnover by McCollum. Kasha, 3. Good shot. No good, though. Rebound by Mancha. And we're going to get a foul on Harlandale. It's going to be Julia Barajas.
Yeah, Julia Barajas was trying to be sneaky there.
Yeah.
And trying to come right behind and take the steal.
And that's her third. So Aaliyah Mancha goes in for the spin move, gets hacked on the way up. She'll have an opportunity for 2. Foul's going to be on number 5, Marisa Ortiz. She has 3. So now the Indians, I think, the tides are shifting a bit. The McCollum Cowboys, I think, we're in a little bit of close to getting in foul trouble. And now the Indians are picking up some on their own. Excuse me. That ball picked up by Kadisma Ibada, but she gets trapped in the middle, and Yanez just rips it right away from her.
Back and forth here to start this second half. Only 2 points. I believe the only 2 points have been those free throws.
Great cut there by Tasha Sandoval. Easy lay-in. And McCollum's going to go for the long 3. In and out for Ibada. Rebound, Sosa. And stolen right back by Garcia. So this is all over the place.
Good defense.
Yeah, good tip there by Marisa Ortiz.
Yeah, Marisa Ortiz was on an island by herself right there with Charisma Ibada, and she was able to get her hand on the ball.
Just a lot of back and forth for both of these teams.
Great inbounds play there by Mancha. Mancha not able to finish. Those points are necessary here in this third quarter.
Indians still leading by 10. Easy drive in and out, though, for Barajas.
She had that open lane, just couldn't finish as well.
Ooh, the Euro there for Espinosa, in and out. So both teams now kind of mirroring each other.
With Harlandale with the benefit because they have the 10-point lead right now.
And we're going to get a timeout from Coach Mulkey. He wants to chat it through. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
And we are back here. Indians inbound the basketball. Carisma Ibarra, though, swarming defense on Julia Barajas. Cowboys not giving up. They're going to adjust the inbound position here a little bit. Ooh, great dish from Barajas to Sandoval. Again, just really good cuts there by Kasha and great passes from her teammates.
Kasha picks up her 8th point. Mancha does a great job splitting those two defenders, but she could not finish. She gets fouled on the ground or on the floor, so no shots. But McCollum will retain possession of the basketball, and McCollum needs some stops, and they need some points.
And McCollum has had some great looks. I think difficulty so far has just been in finishing those good looks. Long three, in and out for Villarreal. She needed to do a little bit of a heat check because she's been shooting lights out from that three-point line.
Yeah, she came in guns blazing.
Yeah.
Moments ago off the bench and did a great job. Oh, Kasha's got her beat down low.
Good look, just couldn't put it away. And Zoe Yanez with the steal. She's going for the left-handed lay-in, fouled up on the way by Garcia. Yanez gonna have the chance for two, and she makes the first one. She's been excellent from the free throw line, but something to note here, Yanez has 3 fouls for the Indians. She's, I believe, at a game high 15 points right now, a chance for 16, so something to keep an eye on as she's provided not all, but a good chunk of the offensive firepower here for Harlandale tonight. And a bouncer's jinx, I just said she was great from the line. She misses her first free throw of the night.
Come on, Haley, you know better than that.
I know. Another good look for the Cowboys. Great full court pass. Kasha just steps past the defense. She has really stepped up here in this second half.
And the Indians are on a run, and you can hear it in this crowd right now.
So Indians lead 44-29.
You're watching high school sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel, brought to you by our friends at Brooks.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
We are back here at Harlandale High School. Indians really have turned up the offense here on the McCollum Cowboys, up 44-29. While we're here, I want to give a quick shout out to Devin. He's part of the cheer team, I believe, at McCollum, coach, or Harlandale's. He special requested that we stream this game tonight, so good luck to the cheer team up in Dallas. And Devin, we hope you and the whole squad are tuned in with us tonight. We're going to get a sub here for McCollum as Brianna Villarreal is going to check in for Carisma Ibarra. Good look in to Gamboa, but she's going to get called for the double dribble. Turnover, McCollum.
3:06 in this game, and it's a pretty big lead in this third quarter, I should say, and it's a very good lead for the Indians.
And we're down here in 2 minutes 55 seconds left in the quarter, and McCollum's only scored 2 points the whole quarter, while Harlandale has kicked it into gear. We're going to get a foul on. It's going to be on Brianna Villarreal, her second. But just great defense by the Indians to hold McCollum to only 2 points here for the entire quarter so far.
And a lot of it is the Cowboys just struggling to get the ball in the basket. They've had some good looks. They've had some opportunities for some three-point shots. And now I really like what Harlandale is doing right here. They're utilizing this clock. They're not going to try to give McCollum any opportunity to get any steals, any turnovers, which could get them potentially back in this ball game. And this time, Gabby Gamboa out of the center spot. She's they brought her out to defend, but the Cowboys get it.
In Harlandale, they are not, Coach Mulkey does not have them laying off at all. They came out a full court press there. Yanez with the drive. She's blocked big by Gamboa. Great defense by Gabby. Villarreal, three. Good. They've needed her tonight.
Just when they need it the most, she comes back and nails that long three. Brianna Villarreal, 12 points. The difference.
We're going to get a foul call there. I believe that's going to be on Gabby Gamboa. We'll confirm here. Nope, that's going to be on Aaliyah Mancha. Her second foul.
36-35 over at McCollum between the boys teams as well. Packed house there.
Wow. Looks like standing room only. Harlandale taking their time here. Sosa and Barajas just up top, kind of playing keep away.
We started this conversation at just under the 3-minute mark, Haley, when the ball came over. There's a turnover.
They needed that. Mancha, easy lay-in. So Cowboys not giving up yet. They're now to chip the lead down to 10. But easy break there. Zoe Yanez misses the lay-in. She was fouled on the way up by Gabby Gamboa. That's Gabby's third, so that'll send Yanez to the line. Or excuse me, that's Gabby's second, not her third.
You already jinxed.
I know.
Zoe Yanez,
I can't say it.
But she's been doing good, and there she goes on that free throw.
She's been almost perfect from the line, due to my one jinx there. And she hits both.
Thankfully, she's a good enough free throw shooter that the jinx doesn't work on her.
Three, Garcia in and out. She's trying to get going here. Miranda Garcia is just a massive part of this McCollum Cowboy offense, averaging usually 11 per game, but she only has 2 points tonight.
Yeah, she's been struggling, and her shots have been looking good. They've just not been able to get in the basket.
Camila Sosa loses her in the spin cycle. Couldn't finish, but just grinds for that offensive board. But Kasha, the ball gets tipped away as Kasha goes in for the drive. Quick jump shot. In and out for Aaliyah. And this game is moving quickly. 8 seconds left here. Kasha, long three. In and out. Two teams grinding for it, though. Last minute shot there by Marisa Ortiz, in and out. And so that's going to do it for the third. Indians leading the Cowboys 46-34.
You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel, brought to you by Vanessa G. Medina at Proper Realty.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
some exciting fourth quarter action as the Indians get the ball to start this fourth quarter. 46-34, Harlandale up, long three. Zoe Yanez, she has 20. And there was a "Let's Go Cowboys" chant, but that Yanez's shot put that to bed very quickly here.
That was an ice cold shot to start the fourth quarter.
Miranda Garcia, drive, finish. We said she's a massive part of this Cowboys offense. They're going to need her if they want to chip back away into this one.
Barely getting across the timeline.
Long three, Yanez in and out. It looked like it was going in, but rebound Garcia. And she's fouled on the way up. Villarreal is fouled on the way up by Julia Barajas.
You know, it looked like at one point in the third quarter that the Indians were going to run away with this one. And then they start this fourth quarter with a massive shot. Let's go to Coach real quick.
We've got an update from South San where the Southside Cardinals, it's a girls game. South San in control there, 49-20. Raven Raven Gonzalez leads all scorers with 12. It's South San 49, Southside 20 in that one.
Well, that game sounds like it's under control by the Bobcats. We'll come back with another update on that game if it gets any closer.
And the steal by Aaliyah Mantra. Here come the Cowboys. Pass inside to Gamboa. She misses a layup. Was looking for the foul. It looked like it might have been, but nothing. Pass from Yanez to Sosa. She's fouled.
Yanez noticing that Sosa was underneath and had a good look. Gabby reacting late to that one, and that's what forced her to foul Sosa.
And that foul was on
Gabby
Gamboa.
Yep.
So that's her third. As Camila Sosa hits her first free throw. And just good ball movement there. Good ball movement there. Wow. And Zoe Yanez, she has 20. This is her fourth 20-point game of this season. And we're going to get a travel. So the ball's going to stay here with McCollum.
Coach Mulkey trying to get some kind of explanation here. The Indians have a 12-point lead here in this fourth quarter. The Cowboys, oh, wait a second here. There's Sosa's coming off the court.
It looks like Sosa might have tweaked her ankle, but no tears or nothing. Still a little bit of smile, so hope it's not too bad as she is literally getting wheeled away in a nice little chair, but she was smiling, so hoping it's not too bad for Sosa. Good spin move, finish there by Miranda Garcia.
10 points. McCollum needs stops.
And they are not out of this one. Zoe Yanez kicks it over to Marissa Ortiz in the corner. Three in and out, but rebound, Rojas.
Gabby Gamboa needs to be careful. She's got 3 fouls.
Come over with the trap in the corner. Long three, Julia Barajas in and out. Rebound, Garcia. So that's exactly what McCollum needs to stay in this game. They're patient, not looking for any bad shots. Noah Lisa hits Villarreal, but long on the three. Rebound, Ortiz.
Marissa, great box out on that rebound.
We're going to get a travel call there on Zoe Yanez. And we're going to get some subs here for the Cowboys. Carisma Ibarra checks in for Noa Lisa Espinosa. And Harlandale, again, bringing up that full court press on defense. McCollum, no troubles breaking it. Garcia loses the ball there and gets fouled on the way down. That foul's going to be on Julia Barajas, her 5th. So Barajas has 5. And that's going to be it for Barajas for the night. So that's something to watch. She's been a primary ball handler for the Harlandale Indians so far tonight, Bobby.
And primary pesky defender.
Yeah.
She's been involved in a lot of the defensive plays there for the Indians.
And honestly, I think that was a smart move there by Garcia. Ball in and out. She'll have the chance to shoot too, but I almost think Garcia and her got a little bit tangled up there.
Well, I mean, they went for that ball there on the court. You know, this is a very intense game, intense rivalry. These free throws are very important. Lots of pressure here. Indians can even up the standings here with the Cowboys. Break it over to 1-1 in the season record between the two. And look who's back out onto the court for the Indians.
Camila Sosa, I think. It looked like maybe she had a Charlie horse or got dead-legged or something.
Something was going on.
She was smiling.
I did see her get her wheeled off on one of the office roller chairs. It was not a wheelchair.
No. Just an office chair. But 2 huge free throws by Garcia. And we're going to get a travel call on Harlandale. So McCollum chipping away.
Yeah, we talked about how big those free throws were in this ball game for Miranda Garcia. She nailed those 2. And now a turnover. A shot here to bring it down to 6, maybe even 5.
3. Mancha in and out. Rebound, though, Yanez. Wouldn't be surprised here if she tried to go coast to coast. She's been excellent tonight.
Timeout is called.
Timeout. We'll keep it right here. Coach Mulkey, I think, wants to chat it over because the McCollum Cowboys are bringing up. They're turning up the defensive pressure, and they're starting to finish, which they struggled with so far this half.
Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with the defensive play on the McCollum side. They've been doing a fantastic job of just closing down those lanes and being a little bit more aggressive, making it difficult for the Indians to move the ball around. Because let's face it, that's what the Indians want to do right now. But they've been able to convert on the other end, and those Miranda Garcia free throws have been pretty well, or have helped them in this ball game.
Yeah, so Indians only leading the Cowboys 50-42. Plenty of time left. 4 minutes, 42 seconds. Cowboys already chipping away here. We got a score update, 44-44 over on the boys' side at McCollum. So close games all around for the Harlandale Indians and the McCollum Cowboys on the boys and girls' side.
And here we go again. We're watching Harlandale move the basketball around. McCollum trying not to foul.
Tasha looking for the long 3, but Harlandale being smart with the ball here. Great pass, but tipped away. Finish not good by Yanez as Garcia rips that ball out. She goes to pass it down court, gets it down. Karisma hits Mancha, who airballs that shot. I think Harlandale got a tip on it. And now you can hear, I'm sure, the crowd getting real into it. Oh, wide open underneath the basket for Camila Sosa.
Just great recognition. Knowing where your teammates are on the court, that's important.
And we're going to get a wow. The charge gets drawn by Marissa Ortiz.
She's pumped. She knew she drew that one.
As she should be. She could tell from the moment that Carisma touched that basketball, she was driving all the way down the court. Great position by Ortiz and a great way to draw the foul to keep the momentum in Harlandale's favor. You can see assistant coach Jacob Fernandez from McCollum telling his girls to get up, get a stop.
Well, this is where the Indians have been successful the last few times. They've kept the ball high on the court. This time it's a turnover.
Gamboa tipped that one away. Long three, Villarreal short. That ball goes out of bounds, so it's going to be Harlandale basketball.
You know, it's like they say, you live and die by that three-pointer.
Yeah.
That's what the Cowboys are really relying on right now, and that shot is not going down behind the arc.
You know, Cowboys need to get inside here. 3 minutes, 3 seconds left here in this fourth quarter. Indians up 52-42. McCollum now. That's going to be a foul on Carisma Ibarra. That's Carisma's fourth. So she's got to be careful. It's going to be, we're going to get 1-1 here as Marissa Ortiz heads to the line. Ortiz, she has 10 points tonight. Has been a spark here, both offensively and defensively in this second half. Ortiz hits the first one. And she hits the second, so big time buckets there from Marissa Ortiz right after drawing the foul, drawing the charge, draws the foul down here and hits both free throws to give the Indians a 12-point lead.
Very crucial possessions here.
In and out, Gamboa, though, fights for the offensive board, but it gets tipped away from behind by Addison Rojas. And Rojas has had a couple of those two great defensive plays off the bench as Kasha gets swarmed and fouled in the corner. And coach, yeah, I think we're going to get a timeout here for the Indians. We'll take a quick break with them. You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel.
Live from the Southside Magazine is a Latina-owned online and print publication that helps residents and visitors learn more about the South Side of San Antonio and all of Texas. Magazine features and columns support the local community by telling stories that promote people and businesses. Our goal is to expand community relationships and give Southside San Antonio residents an opportunity to express themselves. Learn more at southsidesanantonio.com.
And we're back here at Harlandale High School, where the Indians have a 54-42 lead over the McCollum Cowboys, but Cowboys crowd is not out of it. You can probably hear them with the "Let's Go Cowboys" chant in the background. Indians have the basketball, though. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left here, so McCollum running out of time. Gonna need to get some stops quickly here, and they do. That's gonna be a travel on Camila Sosa. Just moved her feet a little bit on the jump stop, and so that foul is gonna, or excuse me, that turnover is gonna give McCollum a chance here.
Yeah, McCollum, we talked about how time is of the essence for this basketball team. They haven't really had the stops that they needed, and when they did get those stops, they've not been able to convert on the offensive side.
Looking for something. Miranda Garcia drives. Shot in and out. Gamboa's fighting for the O board, but they get it up to Kasha. McCollum has numbers. Kasha can't finish.
So how about that rebound and pass as Zoe Yanes was diving to the ground. Had the wherewithal to see her Kasha Sandoval down the court and just tap it over to her.
Yeah, good court awareness there, but the foul on Camila Sosa is going to give the Cowboys a chance, or it's going to give Kadisma Ibada a chance to get this game back to 10 points. And Ibada hits her first one. Both teams in the bonus now for the next minute, 53 seconds. So this could get interesting if teams make or miss free throws. And she hits the second, so big time free throws there from Kadisma Ibada.
And I think that within these roughly 2 minutes or so, we're well within the time for McCollum to put something together to make an effort here to make it really, really close, if not tie this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. And McCollum's done a pretty good job at the free throw line tonight, too. So being in the bonus could, definitely benefit them if they keep shooting like they have tonight. As Harlandale turns it over.
Okay, now you see there's a turnover right here. It all matters what McCollum does on this possession, because if they cannot convert, it means nothing.
No. So Harlandale dropped back out of that full court press, taking a little bit of pressure off. Miranda Garcia with the three. She hits it. Nothing but net for Garcia. And there we go. Now the lead is down to 7 for the Indians.
Miranda Garcia, she got the ball, she set up, she shot it, and it went nothing but the bottom of the net. Great confidence in that shot. And how about that confidence to take that shot this late in the ball game when none of her shots have been going in all game long?
Yeah, she's been looking for shots, and they've, defensively have just been all over her. But, Coach, what do you think's going to happen over the next minute or so?
Well, clearly the offensive set was there for Miranda. Gabby Gamboa taking the high post handoff and a screen. So it's clear that, and why wouldn't Coach Lopez go to his big scorer, Miranda Garcia, in a situation like this? Again, if it's, like you said earlier, if it's back and forth, Harlandale's going to have to answer. 9 points. What are we looking at? A 7-point lead now after that three by Miranda Garcia. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Coach.
So McCollum comes out in the full court press. And stolen right away by Aaliyah Mancha, and she gets fouled by Zoe Yanez.
And guess what? They're in the bonus. So that's going to lead to free throws. The clock is not running. The Cowboys just scored a three-pointer before. They can literally cut this lead in half with the freshman at the free throw line.
And Zoe Yanez picks up her 4th foul. So the top scorer for Harlandale picks up 4, and great shot there. Nothing but net by Mancha.
Pressure? What pressure?
No, the freshman battling it out here tonight on both sides.
Biggest free throw of the night.
And she hits it. Nothing but net for Mancha. And Garcia is going to pick up the foul.
Now that's going to come back the other way. More big free throws to come. They're a little heated. I don't think it's anything unsportsmanlike. But, Miranda's a little disappointed in herself that she hit that she fouled.
Yeah, I think two teams just getting into it. Miranda a little frustrated. I think she was in the NBA. She would have been given a tech on that for sure. But this isn't the NBA. This is 28-5A girls basketball.
And it's Harlandale and McCollum.
Yeah.
This is where the tension all begins.
So from freshman to freshman, Aaliyah Mancha had the chance at the line. Zoe Yanez misses her first one. And so McCollum gets the rebound, looks in the corner for Villarreal. She's been great tonight.
And it's important, for
Gabby Gamboa with the putback.
Oh, we've got a good one here.
The lead down to 4, 1 minute left in tonight's game.
And Gabby's got to be careful, too, because she's got 3 fouls as well. Well, she's got...
So Harlandale just going to try to play keep away at this point, but the ball is tipped away by Norlis Alisa Espinosa, and that's going to be McCollum basketball.
That's a big-time defensive play right there. She just picked her
The
pocket.
freshman, man, picked her pocket, and that was a foul. And that was a foul on the Harlandale Indians. That was a foul on Camila Sosa. So here we go, another freshman at the line, no Alisa Espinosa.
Oh boy, and an opportunity here.
A chance to make it a 1-point game.
From being down as many as 10 just a few moments ago.
Espinosa, she hits it. That's her first bucket of tonight and arguably the biggest of the whole game.
Well, you know, I said a few moments ago, I should say 1 minute ago, they were down by 10. And we talked about how important it was if they were going to make a run, it was going to have to be within these 2 minutes.
And rebound, Miranda Garcia, but we're going to get a jump ball on that possession. It's going to be McCollum.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be a finish. 2 points separate these teams right now. And again, the Cowboys have been trailing most of this game.
Miranda Garcia, 3 from the corner, short. Rebound almost picked up by McCollum, but Camila Sosa snags it, and we get a timeout from Coach Mulkey. We'll take a break with them.
You're watching High School Sports on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. Brought to you by Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. Finding the right home is hard. Now finding the right realtor, that's the easy part. Vanessa G. Medina with Proper Realty will work hard to help you find the right home for you and your family. Contact Vanessa today and let Proper Realty help you find your dream home.
And we are back. Just under a minute left here in tonight's game. Harlandale only up 54-52 as the McCollum Cowboys have turned it into gear and have chipped away at this lead, Bobby, to make this game very interesting.
Yeah, they were not going to be happy as this game was winding down. Some big shots late in this ball game by McCollum. Some big stops, a big steal. They're going to need one more big stop here. The good thing is, Gamboa does have a couple fouls to give. Should they need it?
It's stolen away by Garcia, and we get a timeout real quick on Coach Lopez. So we'll keep it right here. McCollum will advance the ball down the court. Very good timeout call there by Coach Lopez. And only a 1.7 seconds off the clock here as McCollum is going to try to draw something up to tie or take the lead.
31 seconds left to go. They could clearly take that last shot if they wanted. I don't see why they wouldn't do that as long as they can move the ball around and protect the basketball for that last shot.
Bob, I beg to differ. It's going to be hard to hold the ball for 33 seconds. I think that McCollum's going as soon as the shot avails itself. I don't think they're going to try to hold it for that long. But I want to take you guys back to the McCollum Medina Valley game when we talked about how a coach can really help his team with timeouts. And Coach Lopez, man, he saved himself a turnover there on that timeout.
So Ibarra rolls it in. Garcia's looking for something. She drives inside. The ball's tapped away by the Indians, so she'll keep it. 22.6 seconds left. Ibarra takes it out for McCollum. Inside to Gamboa, but tipped off by Savannah Garza.
I got my Apple Watch here, and my heart rate is up. Big inbounds.
And it's in! Count the bucket for Aaliyah Mancha. And this game is tied.
We talked about big free throws earlier. No bigger free throw of a night than this one. Aaliyah Mancha had great positioning in the post, great inbounds play. She finishes, and now with an opportunity for an and one.
And what a finish by the freshman. She's averaging 14 points a game, has been a little bit slower on offense for most of this game, but here in this fourth quarter, when it has mattered most, she has done the most for her team. And McCollum takes the lead.
Now it's just about defense for McCollum. And for the Indians, you got to get the ball past this break.
Kasha with the drive. Kicks it, but stolen away by Noah Lisa. And Gabby Gamboa is fouled here in the corner by Savannah Garza.
Wow, these are more big free throws here just for some cushion. But we gotta rethink this, you know. Freshman Aaliyah Mancha with possibly some of the biggest points of the night on that inbounds play. And then on top of that, to hit the free throw, to take the lead, which they have not had, I don't think, since the first quarter.
Nope. Gamboa misses it, rebound, Ortiz. But now they're going to get 2 shots. I was going to say, look, they should be in the double bonus.
So we know that if the Indians want to get the rebound here, they're going to call a timeout.
Yep. Both teams, 1 timeout left. So Gamboa definitely wants to hit this one to give her team at least a 2-point lead. And she does.
Free throws were not their friend earlier in this ball game, but when it mattered the most, McCollum has really drained the free throws that were important here. And now the backs of the Harlandale Indians are up against the wall, and they've got to draw something up here. They've got lots of options, but boy, it's going to be a matter if they can get a good look at the basket with only, I think, 7 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there's just a little over 7 seconds remaining, and I mean, what a swing by the McCollum Cowboys. They came into this quarter down 12. So, down 1 in the first quarter, the second quarter down 10, third quarter exited down 12, and now they've chipped away and they're up 2. So just what a swing in momentum by the McCollum Cowboys.
Well, fellas, it's hard to say whether it's cause and effect or correlational, but that comeback by the Cowboys really started when Julia Baraz went out of the ball game with her 5th foul, and the Indians have had a hard time mounting an offense without Julia. This is going to be an inbound with 7.7 seconds left to go. They've got to beat the press before they get on their half of the court. All yours, guys.
So McCollum picking up man-to-man all the way down the court. They're going to give it to...
And a quick foul will just get them to the line.
2-1. The 3 for the win. No good. And what a comeback by the McCollum Cowboys to defeat the Harlandale Indians 56-54.
What an epic comeback it's been. It's very reminiscent of that one volleyball game that we did a couple years back, that the playoff game that the McCollum Cowboys really were down in. And boy, what a tremendous effort here in the fourth quarter. But Haley, we do have to pick a player of the game, and now we're going to have to rethink that. We were thinking we were probably going to pick a player of the game for the Harlandale Indians as they had such a good lead in the fourth quarter. But I think we're taking into consideration are those last couple minutes. At least for me, that's going to be my presenting argument to you.
Absolutely. I completely agree, Coach. I completely agree, Bobby. There's a couple of things to look at. Who made those big shots and big stops in the last, 3 or 4 minutes of the game. There's one player that's standing out to me, and we'll see if Coach ends up bringing her up. We'll unveil it.
Either way, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll tell you who our player of the game is.
You're watching high school basketball on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel. We are going to take a quick break, then we'll come back to you with our player of the game.
It started in 2019 with Texas Revolution Youth Football and Cheer. It was inspired by my late sister, Patricia Galaxy Mora. She had passed away. Before she had passed away, we had conversations about starting my own organization. Right now, our actual motivation is to get these kids to the next level as far as getting ready for middle school and high school football. Our plan for Texas Revolution is not only teaching them the fundamentals of football and cheer, but it's also teaching them how to be great young men and women, providing for the city south side and also raising them right. No pass, no play. Being here and being very respectful to their coaches, to their moms, their dads, their guardians. And that's what we strive for, is to raising the next generation of athletes, but also great men and women too as well. Look us up on Facebook too as well for any questions or any concerns that you may have as well.
When you belong to a place as much as it belongs to you, you call it home. A place to gather, entertain, and make memories near shops, restaurants, and green spaces. A place to raise a family and grow. Life is good here and getting better. And at Brooks, we are just getting started. Live Brooks.
Playing with rockets is great when you're a kid. But when it's time to get a mortgage, you quickly realize that a rocket is complicated and expensive. It's best to work with an independent mortgage broker instead. They're dedicated to getting you a home loan faster and more affordably. And they're more than just mortgage experts. They live right in your own neighborhood, so you don't have to go it alone. For mortgages that are faster, easier, and more affordable, find a local independent mortgage broker near you.
And welcome back here to the RC Audio Sports post-game show, if you will, where the McCollum Cowboys came back in astounding fashion and defeated the Harlandale Indians 56-54. Bobby, we were in for a serious treat that game. We said it was going to be a close one. It wasn't close the whole way, but man, my like you said, my heart rate for the last couple of minutes has been crazy.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense game, and you know, Coach does a good job of trying to pick the best games available.
Yep.
It wasn't looking like that early on in this ball game, but boy, the pride of McCollum just really started to show and shine in the fourth quarter.
Oh, absolutely.
And to be a little bit more precise, with 2 minutes left to go in that fourth quarter, we talked about how important it was for them to make those stops and take advantage of every possession, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, so and we did discuss our player of the game. We'll be posting it all over social media, but just because of the clutch, a couple of last minutes of play, our RC Audio Sports player of the game tonight, freshman number 4, Aaliyah Mancha, just had some massive free throws at the line, big buckets towards the end, and truthfully really closed this one out for the McCollum Cowboys.
Yeah, she had a lot. She was involved in a lot of big plays throughout the game, but I don't think none bigger than the ones that tied it up and put them up ahead after that free throw. So Aaliyah Mancha, congratulations on her first player of the game as a freshman. So look forward to many more years of covering Aaliyah Mancha as well. So
absolutely, and so that's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. The McCollum Cowboys dropped to 6-2 in district play. Harlandale Indians rise to 6-3, or excuse me, 6-3 in district play. Harlandale Indians rise to 6-3 in district play. So we're going to be squared away across.
McCollum rise.
No, McCollum rises to 7-2. Harlandale drops to 5-4. Too much math for me in my head. But we appreciate you tuning in for us. Again, we always try to bring you the most exciting basketball of the night. We'll be doing another stream this upcoming Tuesday. Stay tuned to all of our socials to figure out which game we're going to be doing. And like Coach always says, make sure you like and subscribe so you get a notification every time we go live. I'm Haley Wilson here with Bobby Mendez, Coach Robert Villafranca on the cameras and the technical directing. Thank you for tuning in with us. Have a good night.